Hey, good afternoon. Bob, Trade Genius here, the 10th of July. And it was really interesting. I was doing my video, and as I'm watching ES just roll over hard after the close because of the tariff news. And the timing's probably pretty good on this. You know, this ramp they had for the last 3 days was fairly unnatural. 3 outside days. What I mean by outside is that the market closed outside of the overnight range, and by good margin each and every time, and they were filling the gaps, and it blew through everything. If you look at my channel line here, it ripped through that, got up to the fib line here. Next stop is all-time highs, and was running out of gas, and then boom. So now we have to see what kind of follow through we get tomorrow. We bought SPY puts today, actually, earlier in the day, as it was I got the rollover signal here. I figured after the last 3 days, my risk reward was probably in pretty good shape. Both momentum of the money flow and stochastics failed at the same time, and so I put on some puts for Friday. They're already in the money. I put them a little bit out of the money, and now they're already in the money. We'll see if it holds, but it's looking pretty decent here, and now we have to see if it's going to run back down the bottom of this channel again. We have a lot of QT coming, a lot of uncertainty. Banks were getting a little weird today too. If you look at Square, they start to sell off a little bit too, and I think some of the other banks as well. But before I do that, I want to show you something else too. We had a really good day today. Is that so we trade ES, and we also trade it with binary options in oil, and I'm starting to show these guys how to trade oil with binary options too. And so I put a trade out today, but I just wanted to show you something here. This is for ES, is that what I like to look for is the when the arrows are in sync with this, basically the money flow, and stochastics usually are pretty close. Anyways, just to give me another visual. But whenever I get a green signal, if I'm short binary options or if I'm short the ES, you got to flip to a long, and this is a $300 move here. And then it got confirmed by the blue arrow, and the money flow ripped up. So this is a good trade, and you can get this software from us. We have it bundled with a subscription, and once you own it forever. But today, if you would have did this trade alone, you would have nearly paid for the software completely. But I'm not done yet. So, and here's oil, and oil is a trade that I just like to look at the first half of the day, every day but Wednesday, because they do that report after the market opens. But and a lot of times they're setting up they're setting up usually for a buy first thing in the morning. So you have crossover here, you had arrow here, and then push up here, and this was a $300 move here too. And then what we did was we shorted the top of the range with binary options, and to catch the move down. And so it was kind of a two-way win for us. When the market's open, I can't really pay attention as close on the futures, and with oil that's death. And so I put the binary trade on and just let it come down to my target and closed it. It was a good day. And some of the other things looking at too here, we closed a lot of trades out for winners today, and I'm looking for these to set back up. We had a great run with AG. I just didn't want to give all the profit back. Now I'm watching for a setup. I have no problem getting back into this. I've done this before. If it starts turning right back around, I'll jump right back in again. But we got out of AG. And we also had a great trade with DO, Diamond Offshore. Took profit on that. We bought that at 19.50, closed it at 21. And then what's the other one I show you? SLCA. Beautiful trade on that for us today. And we pushed it all the way up to 27.50. We bought this thing on Friday, and 25.50 area, and just a nice move for us here as well. And so we've been hitting all cylinders on these trades. And one we picked up today is drip. I don't usually like to go long these, but the move has been pretty hard. and dropped down, and I got a buy signal, and we went ahead and bought. And I'm just looking for probably another 5 to 10% move here, and then I'll hop off a drip. So just want to point that out to you. Tomorrow, now that we have to think about it, I was going to go ahead and go long overnight with binaries, but now with this move here with the futures, is something we got to think about. This was just a reaction. They start building it back up again. We'll have to wait and see here, but that was a pretty nasty candle, and they timed it during the lowest liquidity of the day. I've seen this 100 times though, where they do this and then they just grind it back up all night. We'll see if it has legs this time, or if it's really gonna stick here. But it just forced me off. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I put any trades on for the binary options. But anyway, thanks for listening. Check us out, tradelikeagenius.com, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.